Alright, welcome back to Family Farm. Using Riverview version 2 seasons enabled. Well, as much as season enabled as I wanted to season enable it. I'm just going to pop out of the cab for one moment just to level everything up. I'm recording this on the new setup and the new way of doing things. It's taking a little bit of getting used to swapping things over to render on the old machine, but that definitely does work. Right, so what we're doing today, we're just going to ted the grass now. Not quite what I want to do. Well, I do have what I started, but not just yet. That's better. That isn't right. Bear with me while I just sort myself out. You know, I'm like hopeless. It's not it. That's the one. That is 6 meter. Okay, 6 meter back. Right. 6 meter. So we bring this up to 6 meter. I'm still using the simple GPS mod. I find it the easiest one, and you know me, I haven't got the brain power to sort out anything that's too complicated. We got that down. Yes, it's down, and we'll follow up and see. That will take a while. I'm not expecting. Oh, I almost forgot. Bring it back up to ×5. It will take almost the rest of the day. I'll be working late into the night, I should imagine, to bring this in, because we're still going to have to swarf it yet. And once we've got this one in, the horses will come in, 2 or 3 horses we'll be looking after for other people. It brings in a little bit of extra cash, and we need something to bring in some cash, and I think we might be getting mighty close to these trees. Yes, thought we might catch one of them. Should only be this parcel. Actually, this is not exactly level, is it? But I don't think I can do much about that. I've been playing a lot. Funnily enough, it made me laugh anyway. I've been playing a hell of a lot on 15. I've been restarting Old Ridge. Well, not restarting from my having shoved. It's down here. Having shoved soil mod in, and I'm enjoying it a hell of a lot. Yes, I got better, I got more sophisticated games, but the older ones still have 7. I can't play 11 very well. 13 gets to be an effort now, but 15 I can play, and we are mighty close to that. That's my ruined that tether now. Never be able to use it again. I've actually added another mod on here. It's one that's cultivate stubble. For when you cultivate a field, it brings stubble to the top. Whoa, I hit the wrong button. I hope you realise that's what I did. I wasn't just being even worse than normal. Oh, let's just lift that again. I need to get this round this corner. I have to do this one by hand, I reckon. Come up as close to the hedge as I can get. I want to give 2 laps before I actually start just going up and down. I think that's about all we'll get done today. Yeah, another day where I'm not doing much. It's a relaxing thing about farming simmer, actually. You could lose hours if you realise you haven't really achieved anything. And before someone said, but you don't achieve anything in games. Yes, you do. You attempt to. A lot of the games now I'm playing is not really for sheer achievement. Although I will say this, and it should be by the time you see this, the beta test should be done. I'm looking forward to taking part in another beta test on Ship of Heroes. As you may or may not know, I used to be a fan of City of Heroes, and I played that a hell of a lot. Even when it went from being a paid for game to a free game, I carried on with my subscription just to keep all the extras. I really did enjoy that game till NC Soft canned it. I will never have another NC Soft game. Oh, I hold grudges quite happily. You certainly want to be in there, Vertical. Yeah, one thing I think most of you know if you ever played an MMO, when it gets past it, it's normally left there in what they call maintenance mode, which basically means that they have an automated system that restarts the server every so often, and you can carry on playing to your heart's content. We were hoping that's what NC Soft were going to do, but they didn't. They used the server for whatever that follow-up was, which was meant to be super deluxe, and the rest of it weren't for me, boy. Anyway, that's my little grumble out the way for today. Well, there'll probably be another one before I'm done. You should have seen my video test. That was actually on the map on the old ridge, what I'm playing on at the moment. Well, not right now, of course. I'm playing on Family Farm Riverview at the moment, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I used to be coherent once upon a time. I think far too much of the demon drink has gone through. That helps actually if you put it in reverse before you try to reverse. Yeah. I realise it's a bit beyond your capabilities to think like that, but well, we missed a bit there. Oh well. Hopefully there'll be enough done that will count all this hay. Once it's fully dried, all it is at the moment is turned grass. Yes, it's changed colour, but it's not hay yet. It will turn yellow. If you haven't seen it, it's all to do with the seasons changes the colours of it, and it's made it more realistic. It's not probably not as realistic as say cattle and crops, but cattle and crops, if they haven't changed it. I tried making hay on there once, and it just got on my yes, well, we won't say what, but I got fed up with it, shall we say that. The everlasting turning it. I think this one, what Realismus has done, is a nice compromise for doing hay. Ooh. Get ready to stop. Whoa. Keep forgetting because I have the I have the lesser braking mod on and the weight mod on, which tends to make things a little bit more, how shall we put it, interesting, I think. Check I did drop it, because I know I was up on the HUD, but I don't always trust the HUD. I don't trust myself, but so why should I trust the HUD? I'm just hoping, yes, to get back to the little bit I was talking about before, I'm just hoping my old PC carries on long enough to finish making videos regularly. Because if that goes, I'm going to have to find another editing and rendering program. I have to be a free one this time. I spent all my money on here, and I haven't got all the wherewithal to actually reinstall what I'm using at the moment was Vegas 14, and I tried the cheapo one on Steam, and it didn't do it for me. It wasn't good enough. Oh, we're almost done here. I don't know what we're going to do after we've done this. I was frankly hoping that this was going to take all episode, but I don't think it is. We're 11 minutes in, and I would say we're over halfway. I can't pick this up yet. We'll have to turn, and at least the wet conditions symbol's gone. However, it's cloudy, which doesn't help. But there's, oh, and I've still got the frame counter up, I noticed, but I'll leave that for now. It's just that with the new PC, I'm just trying to find out how well it is actually coping, and so far it seems to be coping remarkably well. I have to try it on Euro Truck, which caused my old one a few headaches, a few random slowdowns. That might have been the computer itself that was going home rapidly. I didn't realise how bad that USB bus was. There's some damage in the chips driver. I haven't seen this flash once on here. I've been playing now, for about a week. And that includes having to get yet another new monitor. I think I mentioned the problems I had with the almost new, well I say almost new, it's about 3-4 year old, but to me that's almost new monitor, the BenQ. I had on the other one was a twin setup system, and I found I cannot play without a twin monitor system now. I got spoilt, you know. I got spoilt rotten. I blame my wife, actually. She spoils me absolutely rotten. But one of the ports, the HDMI port, would not work, and I would imagine it hadn't worked since I got the monitor brand new. And I think, as I said, that's the last BenQ monitor I ever buy. I hold a grudge. Boy, do I hold a grudge. One of the reasons I use a lot of Asus stuff, I have never had any problems with that. Because Asus, I never bother how you actually pronounce the things. I just mumble along, I hope no one notices how badly I pronounce things. Or if they do notice, they put it down to the Norfolk accent. But I had a gigabyte, I used to have gigabyte motherboards until one of those failed on me within 2 years. I haven't touched one since, and before that I had MSIs. And I had one way back, that would be on the Athlon 900, which as soon as you started playing used to tell you that the processor was overheating. It was a fault on the motherboard. it wasn't a fault, it was bad programming on the motherboard, which took them 9 months before they brought out a proper patch for it. And that's in the bad old days, having to blow BIOS on the motherboards before you got twin BIOS, so you could blow one, check it's okay before you used it all the time. Well, it was most off-putting, especially when I was playing. Trying to think what I'd be playing then. Oh, it must probably be enemy territory then. You'd get me in the middle of a fight, and all of a sudden the alarm would start to go and things would slow down. Not recommended. Especially I wasn't very good at it. Between you and me, the only reason I held me place in the team was because I was team leader. I ran the team. Don't have help if you're no good to get into the team. I give that to anybody who wants to try it. If you're bad at something, start the team yourself. You can always include yourself. How are we doing now? One more pass and we're done. Is that my imagination, or is there more birds about today? I know I've got everything maxed up completely now graphically on this. Not that I probably notice any difference. Not by the time YouTube's done its business on the file. Oh yes, so the other little thing I noticed too, because I've got this new and I haven't transferred all the programs, because I downloaded a new OBS and it's about 2 years newer than the one I was using, and it's changed quite a bit. It's actually little calibrations that weren't there before. I have no idea what you're meant to do with them. So I've got it somewhere near where I had the old one and just left well alone. One thing I don't get now is the warning that I'm trying to do too much. It may be because this PC is a damn sight more powerful that can cope with it all. Because I use OBS and Audacity, as you probably know. Haven't always, but I use a separate sound program now, so I can actually control the sound better. And that's changed too, that's been updated. Oh, one slight thing I was disappointed was when I upgraded, and I know I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about inconsequential things like the new PC, but I am excited. Was my favourite video watching program. Oh no, it doesn't go in there. Which is Windows Media Player Classic, which was actually based on the old the Microsoft Media Player. See, it's Media Player Classic it's called now. From way back, from about 98. That's Windows 98. That is, I think that's what that was incorporated. Oh dear. And you're right, Chris, by the way. Let's go back a few days, but he's right, you do want gears when you're reversing. I just noticed that thing keeps dropping off for some reason. Still works, but I think there might be time for a patch on there. Right, let's see what else we can do now. Oh, let's see if I finish pumping in or plumbing up the water, in which case we will get the horses. We'll put some hay in, get the horses, put some hay and straw in there afterwards. No, I'm still plugging this in. See how long they've got to be. 6 hours. Well, be the next day then. But you notice there's water in there because we had rain, and this actually collects the rain from the trough. It's clever stuff, this. That's that GTX, I think. GTX Andy. Excellent programmer. Excellent scripter. He readily admits he's no good at making models, but by God can he script. To me, he is one of the best scripters about. And I noticed that it looks like he's left the mod company. And he's gone back to being on his own again. Well, I say on his own again, he had a small team he worked with. I'll back this in here. We'll have a look, see what else we've got. I'm not certain where we are at the moment. Oh, I know one thing we want to do. Where's my trailer? I don't need a trailer. Look. We'll take this. Get some wide tyres, normal tyres, put back on here. And we're going to go and sell some eggs. I just need to put the forks on, but first I'll get the the normal tyres put back on. This at the moment is in spray mode. Customize. This I like. It's standard, that'll do. Doesn't cost me anything, no, that's alright. And I do like the way that seems to remember when you bought something. There's a lot of good things on 19, but there's things which are still wrong. I better put the weight on the back. There's things like this manual text should be part of it, really. So many things I know that for casual play no one wants it, but it should be there, which you can turn off if you wish, or turn on if you wish. Depends on how casual you want to make the game. No. I know these forks are slightly big for this tractor, but I haven't got anything else, and I'm not going to get another set just for this. I think this one's the pallet forks this side. Yeah. These are JCB for the JCB, but ooh, did you notice that, Stu? I missed. I can hear him gnashing his teeth from here, swearing about the amateur drivers who miss things like crashing like that. I've got to remember where the hell you sell eggs too. That'd be the last little job we do. I think we'll go around this way, because I go the other way, I stand a good chance of running the dog over. Boris, that is. One thing I wish on these egg pallets you could do, and that's actually fill them from the ground. You might be able to if we go into XML, but see, you can't fill them from the ground, which is a pity. Really, it means that every so often, well, we have to go around and and pick them up. No, I'm not certain how. Yeah, it's way out. I've got to try and remember what the control is for resetting the inclination and the height on the forks for the our display. Oh no, I need to find where we sell eggs. No newbie, there was in the village. See if there's any sign here. Eggs. Oh, bakery. So let's just. Oh, farm shop. That's in the town. Oh, because it's not houses, no, it's proper places. Yeah, farm shop in the town. We'll see where it's worthwhile keeping chickens. Actually, they're not that bad, I find. They don't take a lot of looking after. Along with the cleanliness part in seasons, they're either almost 100% clean or 0% clean. There's not a lot between them. Oh, that was close. It looks like the farm shop's probably the closest place anyway to sell. It'll be an early summer, yeah. Got quite a while yet before we start to harvest. We're on 9-day season, am I right? I'm just going to take that off because I can't see the display. That's better. Early summer. So we've got 2 periods before we can spray again, get all the fertiliser and fully up. I do want to do that if I can. We've got to try and make the most of every penny here. The other thing we've got to get hold of is some sheep. Yes, I know there's several sheep about. I'll decide on Suffolks because I think they're a dual purpose sheep. Lamb and meat and wool, so they will do the trick. Apart from the fact I know that's Suffolks and not Norfolks, but that's close to me. Now I'm beginning to get worried. I haven't got lost yet. I'm not going to try and be clever and come from the back of the farm shop. Because that is asking for disaster. I like the revamped area around here too over the 17th version. Remember that newbie, there we go, that's sold. Yeah, that's empty. That's not bad. Almost 4,000. That is actually worthwhile. I've just got 2 of these. Cause I reckon that I should be able to keep them clear with just 2 of these. Now I'll come in the other way. I'll come out the other way, so I'm hoping I can remember the way out. And I think we're going past where we wanted to. Oh, there we are. That's the bridge. I'm going to have to back in. Now, was I saying about not getting lost? Oh, hold on, we come down here. I haven't got lost yet. I know exactly where I am. I'm actually sitting in my upstairs study, come playroom, come man cave, in the little Norfolk town of this. So I know exactly where I am. Whoa, go on. Oh, one other thing I noticed is I updated the PC. Because the bus there's no work properly, my internet is now quite often reaching 60 megs per second. It's amazing what difference it makes. Because I have to use Wi-Fi from the router downstairs to the computer upstairs. That loses quite a bit of speed, but you know, 60 megs is not to be sneezed at. Well, not unless you've got a cold, of course. Right, I think what we shall do is we'll take this back, then we'll finish. It's going to be almost 40 minutes, I would have thought, by the time we finish now. Then I'll fast forward until the hay is ready. Then the next time we'll swarf and start to collect. I want to try to get one full season done here probably. But we'll get to harvest anyway. So I want to see if we can make money at this. I know Roy says it's difficult with seasons. And if Roy says it's difficult, it's difficult. In fact, this is possibly the most difficult map I've applied to make money on. Newbie could be difficult, but it was possible. You know, it was on my challenge on 17. That was playing with Newbie, and it had the silage nerfed quite considerably. Just level that off. I will get round to getting the wheel and all that set up again. No, I'm not so worried about the wheel. Quite enjoy just playing like this. That's it, that's back. We can keep going there until we get one that's full. Anyway, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section. I read everyone, I try and reply to everyone, and I will keep the channel open even when I retire. So, and I will pop in every so often to shoot the breeze, and every so often I will be still putting a video up, but that won't be a regular thing anymore. Whoa, oh dear. Oh yes, I think with that it's me saying a cheerio for now. Cheerio.